What's up, YouTube and everyone else watching this video? Today's topic I'm going to go over is how to be more comfortable on camera. If you're new to my YouTube channel or my videos, I give a lot of business advice, business tips, things from experience. So if you like that type of content, please click down on the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you don't miss any of my weekly videos that I always try to put value in. So anyways, I want to get back onto this topic because it's very important to me. And I really believe there's so many people, especially me with my clients and coaching people, I see so many people paralyze themselves and their business and their reach because they have a fear. And the fear is they don't think they're good on camera, or they're afraid to get on camera. And the main thing is they're afraid of people's judgment, right? Think about it. You think that you sound silly, especially when you watch your videos back. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this. You don't like the way you look on camera. There's a million different excuses that you could come up with, and we all are there at one point, right? Or maybe you think that you're stuttering too much, or you don't know, you get shocked because it's all in your head. You're in your head and you're psyching yourself out. So I'm gonna give you 5 tips, and I promise you, if you think about these 5 tips and you take action on this, after a while, you're going to be an expert in front of the camera because you're just not going to care. That's the biggest thing. We have to get you past the fear and just not caring. Me, I've been making videos for a while now, and I just don't care. That's what it comes down to. So I'm gonna stutter, and there's other things that you could do, and you'll see in my tips that you can actually correct that stuff with, so you don't have to worry about that. But the biggest thing where it starts is we're afraid of judgment. We're afraid of other people's opinions, and we're gonna get that, especially if you're trying to launch a YouTube channel or anything with video that's online. You're going to get people that they call haters or trolls, right? They're gonna say things that aren't nice, and guess what? That means that's good. That means you're getting in front of people. People are finding your content. And you're never going to see somebody that's doing something, that's actually progressing towards success or successful, and they're having momentum. They're never going to be the ones that are commenting negative things. People that are commenting negative things, they're suffering from their own internal issues. They're not happy, and believe me, they're not doing anything. They're definitely not getting on camera. I'll tell you that. That's why. It's their own anger, their own buildups inside that they're taking action out on others because they have many other issues themselves. So don't worry about that stuff. That's the first thing I want to say. And everyone that's successful on YouTube or video marketing or just social media in general, even business, it comes with a lot of people that are negative. That's going to happen. That's just part of the game. So that's the first thing I'm going to warn you. But I'm sure you're aware of that, and maybe you're fearing that. But don't fear that, because with your success and your progress, you're going to get that, and that's a good sign. That's a good sign, and that's not your fault. The next thing I want to talk about is we're afraid of this judgment from others, but if you really think about it, and it's because we're programmed this way, if we go to work, right, every day, I'm sure some of you are walking into work every day, a workplace that's filled with other employees, right? Or the gym. Sure, some of you go to the gym every now and then. It's filled with other members, right, that are looking at you. They all have judgment towards you as well. The same thing with me on video right now. I don't know who's watching this. Could be thousands, could be millions of people, right? It's the same thing as if I walked into the gym right now and someone asked me a question. I don't know how I'm gonna answer it and say it, right, or what I look like. But why do we have no fear to go to the gym, right? And maybe some people also do have a little bit of fear out in public as well. But why do most of us generally walk into places just like the gym, work out, do our routine, go home, go to work? There's tons of people there watching us, right? Our hair could be blown in the wind on some windy days. We walk into work, we look like a mess. But why aren't we so really fearful, almost like it's video? It's because we're comfortable doing it. We do it so much that it just becomes comfortable. It's what we know. So that's why you don't have that fear. You're gonna still go to the gym, you're still gonna show up at work, you're still gonna go into the mall and restaurants, right? On bars. Think about how silly we look at some of these places. Sometimes we trip and fall. Sometimes, right, we might spill something on our laps. Things happen, accidents happen naturally with tons of people watching. We have to understand that video is pretty much the same thing. So my 5 tips is, number 1, when you're going to get on video, you should be talking about things that you know about, right? And what I mean by that is, I know a lot about social media, marketing, business. I study a lot of personal development. So I'm comfortable with those type of topics. If somebody was to walk in right now and ask me a question about any of those topics, that's what I'm comfortable with. So you need to focus in on what you're comfortable with and know what you're going to be talking about because you understand it and you're comfortable with it. Okay, so that's the first thing, is make sure whatever you're going to talk about, you're comfortable talking about. And especially if you're growing a YouTube channel, you want to focus in on what your niche is or your vertical so that you understand what you're going to talk about. That's number one, okay? And I'm sure most of you understand that and maybe grasp that concept already. But number one is, understand what you're going to be talking about. Number two is, for every video, have a certain topic within that category you're going to talk about. For an example, my video today, the topic is how to be more comfortable on camera, period. That is the topic. I know that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm comfortable talking about it. And then what I'll do is I'll break down some bullets. Now you can't see right now, but I have a whiteboard right here, which is some bullets that I just wrote down. Number one, talk about what you know. Number two, have a certain topic in mind, right? I write this down so that I could just glance over, and just get some of my bullets in my head. Now, I kind of memorize these so they're here anyway, and as you do this more and more, you're going to be able to do this as well. But you want to break down bullets within that topic. So for an example, if you know about wine, let's say your YouTube channel is about wine, and you're going to talk about wine, maybe you're making a video on best rosé and why, right? So now you want to break down bullets, why you think, maybe it's because of the regions it comes from, right? Again, I'm no wine expert, but I'm just saying what you might do, and you have those bullets so that you stay on topic, and you're just going to hit those bullets comfortably. Again, so what are we accomplishing here? We're talking about something that we know we can talk about, right? And we're breaking it down with bullets so that we can stay on point, and it makes it easier to deliver to the camera. The other thing I want to talk about, number three, is vlogging, improving, and talking to like you're talking like a friend. So I just mentioned that maybe you have a YouTube channel where you're talking about wine, and I'm just giving you an example. Everyone has different verticals that they're in or different topics they like to talk about, but I'm giving you an example. Let's say your topic that you know about is wine. What I would do, number three, is to start practicing vlogging and improving questions. For an example, if you're comfortable talking about wine, then if someone walked in right now and said, hey, what is the best Cabernet and why do you think that? You can answer that question, right? You would look at them and you would just naturally answer it, right? You wouldn't stutter, you would just naturally answer it and give them the answer because you know about that topic, right? Someone comes in right now, hey, James, what do you think about Facebook ads in 2019? Me, I know how to answer it, right? And that's how I want to talk to the camera. So what I suggest you start doing is vlogging every day. Vlog and pretend like someone asks you a question about what you know. Like, hey, James, what do you think about, Facebook ads in 2019? And I'd be like, well, Facebook ads in 2019, I think they're amazing for your personal brand, definitely for your business, especially if you know how to optimize them, if you know how to set them up. Because taking somebody from Facebook, which there's, like millions of users now, over to your landing page and squeezing it, you see, it's just a constant, natural type of talk, like how I'd be talking to my friend. And that's the whole key, is pretend your friend is here. Because when we talk to our friends, right, we don't stutter, we don't get nervous, we're just comfortable because we're used to talking to them. It's something, that we do all the time, so we do it. So on my third tip, I want you to improv and vlog and answer questions right on your phone. You don't have to upload them yet, but start practicing so you get used to it, and talk to the camera like you're talking to a friend or a relative. That's how the conversation should be. Like you're explaining. You're the expert, remember. You're the expert. We're coming over to your YouTube channel because we're looking for information and we stumbled upon you. Now you're the expert. You're educating us. So we want to know, whatever topic you know about, we're there. We found your video. You should be comfortable talking about it like how you're talking to your friend. Remember, your conversation with the camera should be the same conversation you would have with a friend or a relative. Okay, now we're going to move on to tip number 4, which is editing is magic. Now, remember I told you in the beginning, we're really afraid of judgment. That's really what the fear really stops people. I'm afraid what I sound like, what I look like, am I doing this right? But again, remember, you're the expert. You're picking a topic you know what to talk about. In real life, we walk into different places every single day, right? Because we're used to doing it. Same thing you have to do with video. You have to get used to doing it. But editing is magic. You can't edit real life, right? If you slip and fall in front of everyone, right, this happens. You can't edit that. But in a video, I could stutter, right? Sometimes you'll do especially in the beginning. And again, if you're doing this, this is totally natural. It's going to take repetition. That's what it is, repetition and programming. But if you're doing a lot of it's because, take my other tips. Topic you know what to talk about, a main focus category under that topic, like how to be comfortable on camera, bullet points so you know what you're going through and talking about in your camera, and just let it flow like you're talking to a friend. Practice with improving. And editing is a key right now. I'm going to take this video right now, put it into iMovie, and if I did stutter or I don't like something, I could just cut it out right in iMovie. Can't do that in real life. Video, the beauty is, don't have any more fear because you could cut out the little things you don't like. But honestly, a lot of people like vulnerability. They like real people. You want to be yourself on camera. The same way I would talk to anyone out that wants to talk about business and anything else, I'm going to talk on the camera the same way. And honestly, you can't edit, right? Because in real life, there's no program that you could edit. So the video, yeah, maybe sometimes you want to edit certain things to help also shorten your videos, make them a little sweeter and cleaner. But at the end of the day, people don't mind the natural vulnerability. Believe me, it comes off more real. You know, if you're real, you're real. That's it. You stutter a little bit, you say but what's going to help you control that is, again, knowing the topic you're talking about and just putting it into bullets. All right, so that's my fourth thing. Just understand, editing is magic, and you could do that with your videos. Very simple, very easy. And then last but not least, number 5 is just doing it more and more. Repetition. And I know that sounds, oh, everyone's saying that, right? But it's so true. The more you do it, the more you just don't care, the more you take action, and you have to hold yourself accountable. That's the thing. Take my tips, I'm telling you, and just do this. Do the practicing. Whatever topics you know about, improv. Ask yourself questions. Start getting used to just being on camera, right? You don't have to upload anything yet. But then I want you to pick one topic that you really know. After you do some practicing, you know, maybe 5 or 6 videos on your phone, I want you to really, hone in on one topic you know. I want you to make 4 or 5 bullet points about that topic, like I did here, how to be more comfortable on camera, right? I made about 5 bullet points about it. And then I want you to make a video on that and naturally just talk. I'm sure your practicing will help. Just talk to the camera like you're talking to a friend, and I want you to upload it. The more you start uploading, you're going to get more comfortable and you're not going to care anymore. I just upload videos all the time. I'm shooting 3 videos today, and listen, I'm going to edit them maybe quickly. Some of them I might not edit at all, so it's just going to be natural and raw, but I'm going to make sure that I'm sticking to my system and I'm uploading, right? Because at the end of the day, that's how you're going to grow your reach, and that's how you're also going to get your audience to listen to you. And why not have your audience listen to you if you know what you're talking about? There's people that need your advice. There's people that are searching for whatever it is that you know about. Maybe you're trying to maybe you're starting a makeup channel. Maybe you're starting a wine channel. Maybe you're starting a clothing channel. Whatever it is, if you know a lot about that topic, people are searching for it, I guarantee. Even if you're a local business. I tell some of my local coaching clients, hey, you need to get on video. A lot of them come up with the same excuses. But they don't understand the power of the video. So what I'll have them do, and listen, you could be a local, let's say a roofer. You might not be comfortable on camera, but yes, you should have a YouTube channel if you're a roofer or any other local business, and you should be giving tips about what you're an expert in. Give homeowners, there's homeowners going on YouTube right now looking, how to stop a roof leak. Make a video, how to stop a roof leak. You know how you get good at doing it? Have one of your guys that are on job sites with you, take your phone, put it up, and have them ask you a question. You're going to talk to them just like you were talking to them without the camera there. How do you stop a roof leak? Well, the first thing you have to do is have some bullets right in your mind. What are the steps? 5 steps. How to stop a roof leak. That's how you want to break it down. This is how you want to practice. But again, at the end of the day, remember, we can't edit real life, but we still have to live in real life and do it every day. All you have to do is treat this camera like you have to do it every day. Start shooting videos, and the biggest key is accountability of getting yourself to click that upload button on YouTube, drag your file in there, uploading it, and hitting publish. Publish your videos. I'm telling you, you're overthinking. You're in your own mind, and you're stopping yourself from progress and from success, and there's people out there that you can help with the topics that you know about. So please, hold yourself accountable. And what you should do right now to hold yourself accountable is put hashtag I'm uploading my video. You should put that hashtag upload my video. Comment below. If you have any questions too, please comment down below. And again, if you like business tips, advice, if you know someone that needs to hear this right now, share this. Share this with them. Also, subscribe if you like business tips and advice, and I'll see you in the next video.